Real quick message before the video starts. The rules to this challenge are very simple. I have to be below 20% health or at 20% health to attack anything, and I'm only using melee weapons. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Since the dawn of time, nerds have been put down socially for whatever reasons may occur. However, that all changes in 2281 when one nerd decided that was enough. Can you beat Fallout New Vegas with only nerd rage? Quick note before we get into the video, the reason there's no footage of my character being resurrected in Doc Mitchell's house is because I deleted it. Just know I had to kill Ringo, Cobb, and his friends so I could get into Chet's infinite XP glitch. So technically I failed, but that did not deter me, as failure is a way of life and art. Signed, Genghis Tron. Anyway, after Chet provided me with his services, I then killed Easy Pete and proceeded to Prim on my way there. A small dinosaur tried to hitchhike. For that sin, I killed him. Realized that Victor was following me, so I was about to have a duel until I saw the dinosaur's brother attacking him. So the dinosaur and I teamed up on the robot, and for that, I spared his life. I went to Johnson Nash to talk about the hole in my head, killed all the civilians in the casino, and then had the match of the century with Prim Slim. And let me tell you what, he had one hell of a chin, until I got tired and hit him with a machete a few times. Headed to the Bisonstein Hotel and gave Deputy Kegel a fresh lineup. I then headed to Nipton, where I saw a family bighorn on the way. Thought that would be a pretty good XP snack. Didn't realize one of them had their ultimate charge, and well, he smashed me. I then ran to Nipton and killed Oliver Swannick, that annoying shit. Ran into Volpez and told him I would simp for Caesar. Got jumped by gunslingers and got so scared I jumped just a little bit. Got to know Rap and waiting for the Wicked Witch of the West. Killed her. Then arrived at a glorified tanning bed factory. Was prepared to wipe out all NCR soldiers tanning. Realized I messed up, so I killed this one guy sunbathing. His friends did not approve of my actions. I ran to Boulder City to shut up a crybaby bitch. Met up with Jessup to ask him why he gave me a boo-boo. Leveled up and picked Swift Learner as my perk. Then killed Jessup and his lover. I then made my way into Freeside, immediately started a war with the Van Graffs, had a minor setback, but came out on top. Then I went to the tops, and gambled! Then was forced to stop. Told Benny to meet me upstairs, killed him, and hauled him across a pool table, went downstairs and got my revenge. Leveled up, and picked Finesse as my perk. Volpez told me to meet my King Caesar. I met with the Gunrunners to train a few Girl Scout cookies for a badass fighter sword. Went down into Mr. House's goon cave and disconnected him from the internet. He was causing the Minecraft update to take way too long. Entered the NCR embassy, stole a coffee mug, and was promptly executed. Tried it again and blocked this time, and killed Ambassador Crocker. Wanted to see if nerds could fly. They can't. Finally met Pookie and he told me to blow up a bunker. On the way, I wanted to try out as a dummy. Entered the bunker, deleted the fucking footage. All you need to know is that I threw spears at the generators and didn't kill anything down there. Tried killing all the sentry bots down there and rolled my ankle. Had to destroy the bunker again. This time, I ignored the sentry bots. Got back to Pookie and told him I would deal with the boomers. Told George to hold on to my change. Jumped and humped the rock to avoid the rockets, which resulted in me only getting my arm blown off. Met with the leader, Pearl. Got her to beat me up a little bit. I'm into that. Got uppercutted into the attic and got so scared I ran out. Almost got initiated into the boomers. That was until my health got low enough to where Nerd Rage activated and I was able to fight back and kill them all. That was until Pearl came into the medical hut and bombed me. But this time, I was able to fight back. Take that, you road raisin. Entered the Boomers Museum and terrorized the little twerp in there. I know I can't physically damage him, but I can mentally damage him, especially by messing up his book organization. Take that, twerp. I then entered a hut I never knew was there before, realized it was a gas leak, put my sword away, immediately got it back out, and set the whole place ablaze. I then killed Loyal and Jack, and then I tried to kill the rest of the boomers. That ended up with me all over the place. Made my way back to Snookums. He told me to meet up with the White Club Society, which meant, you know, more gambling. I was also forced to stop. And with that, I decided the White Glove Society's fate. If they wanted to treat me like that, they would fall like the tops before them. I killed every single last one of them inside that casino. I left no one alive, other than this one lady who was patiently waiting for her drinks. I decided I would be a gentleman and serve her one along with a complimentary shot glass. But once I seen it phase through her head, I knew she was a witch. She had no choice but to die. Went back to my sunshine and he assigned me to eliminate the Brotherhood of Steel. Entered their bunker and attacked. I got burned just a little bit. Tried it again, but this time loaded up on drugs. Made my way further down the bunker. Used the stealth mode to sneak past these turrets. Snuck up behind head scribe Taggart. I don't know how to say his name. Took his play pass card. Killed Elder McNamara. Took his Wendy's gift card. And last but certainly not least, killed Head's Paladin Hardin and took his Home Depot gift card. I activated the self-destruct sequence for the bunker and ran away like 4-year-old me tried to when my pastor wanted to play a game. Keyword, tried. I then returned to Pookie. He wanted to talk to me in private, and to my surprise, he wanted to talk to me about some boring brain damage or something. I thought he was going to confess his love for me, but nevertheless, I had to save him, so I bought surgical tools, then made my way back to the fort. Got jump scared by this mean mugging bastard, and performed the surgery on Caesar successfully. He gave me great thanks, and assigned me with the task of assassinating the NCR president. I made my way to Hoover Dam with a stealth boy, and proceeded to look around everywhere for any interactions. Seeing as I have never actually assassinated the president before, I found an engineer on top of the roof, and let's just say I borrowed his clothes. I waited on top of the roof for a few hours and nothing happened, so I waited a few more hours. Still nothing happened. Got frustrated and threw the engineer off the roof. Tried exiting through the front office door. Realized that was a bad idea, seeing as there was an NCR ranger right there. Reloaded. The same thing happened again. So this time I thought about going back later, but didn't want to waste the time. So reloaded again. Still didn't want to go back, and this time I died. This time I tried to spin back, but I was too slow. Realizing I was too slow, I used my last 3 brain cells to turn up my sensitivity. Voila! I actually had a good idea for once in my life. Are you not proud? I then entered back into the Hoover Dam offices at about 150 miles per hour. Turned down my sensitivity because after flicking once with that, I realized that shit was way too high for me to use, and then proceeded to fail the quest. You may be asking yourself, were you stuck? To that, I reply yes, and then you may ask again something along the lines of, why did you not just look at a video? And to that, my retort would be, I don't know. I don't know why I kept on just wandering around looking at this radio, even though it kept on saying static. I don't know why I kept on doing it. It's irritating, but whatever.
I'm over here stroking my dick.
I tried looking at the radio, but nothing happened. So I decided to travel back to the fort. Upon my arrival, I forgot to take off the NCR armor, so the troops immediately started attacking me. I took my armor off, but it was too late. My fate was sealed. I then made my way back, this time gained entry, talked to Pookie one last time, before the Battle of Hoover Dam had arrived. I then talked to Legatlandius, and then was off to the dam. Up there, at least on the top of the dam, nothing much really happened, so, enjoy these edits, I guess. shooting in the Great Khan. That surprised me considering the fact that I killed Jessup. In the offices though, I killed 3 NCR Rangers with power armor, made my way down into the Hoover Dam power plant, realized I was low on stims and other health items, so I knew I had to play it safe. I think I did a pretty good job at that considering the fact that one of my 2 deaths down there was from a hacker. I mean, look at that. His gun was facing away from me. That's bullshit. Anyway, I got the sneak up on him, ran to the second part of the Hoover Dam power plant. Nothing happened here. I'll just cut it straight with you. Went to the third part, was a little parched, so I had to drink before meeting General Oliver, and finally made my way to him. This part of the game sucks. I'll just say it up front. This part sucked. Maybe it was just me tired of the run, or the dozen times I died throughout the run from just watching my health tick down until Nerd Rage activated, but there was only like 5 hit points left, so I died. Either way, this part broke me, I won't lie, and there's 3 specific parts of the section that broke me. One of the 3 parts that broke me was, well, the main reason, or the main thing that broke me. There's this guy upstairs who has flap jacket on, and all he does is spam mines at your feet. Every time I tried to turn a corner, he was there. He was stalking me like a hawk. It was so annoying and frustrating to try to get past this guy, along with his butt buddy who's hard scoping you at the end of each segment of the office areas. It made it hell. I finally did reach General Oliver's office area once. This is one of the times I did so. I killed this guy in power armor, and then made my way to a room to hopefully lure him in one by one like a conga line and pick them off. I didn't know there were 2 doors though, and I ended up getting spit roasted. I then paused the game because I really wanted to do something, I guess. I then loaded back in and ran through all the cannon fodder and those who did not matter, dived over everything, and then took the entire pharmacy, which increased my health, which meant I had to take more damage, which, guess what, meant I died. After that, I decided I'm just gonna take the bitch's way out and ask General Olive Garden to leave, please. He did. I met with the legate one last time. He said, "Why you a bitch?" And with that, I still didn't beat Fallout New Vegas with only Nerd Rage. This is the end of the video where I ask you to subscribe. So, yeah, could you please subscribe? If you enjoyed the video, of course. If not, don't subscribe. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike the video if you didn't like it. Or don't do anything and just ignore this entire video. We can pretend like this didn't happen. But yeah, thank you for going... I'm not redoing this part. Thank you for watching through to the end of my video, especially this part. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun making it, and I hope to make more in the future soon. And I just want to say thank you. Hope to see you back. See you, Snookum.